Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls winning their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. That was a great come-from-behind win, too. They got down but kept their heads up and fought back to win it.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, it never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Three from the inbound. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Monk. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared, number one, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Now, Paul Millsap has been underrated for most of his career. A consistent double-double threat and has performed at an all-star weekend.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And White kicks to Levine. Now here's Porter, guarded closely. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
The Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Two shots. Last on the first.
Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. Outside, Jones. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Jones against White. Kicks it to Levine. Over Monk. And it's Levine that time on the assist by White.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Passes it to Jones. Off target from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
It's deflected. Inside. Makes it off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's White. Levine inside the three-point line. Can't nail the jumper.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Millsap's against Markkanen. Jones. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist.
I think Paul Millsap's time both in Utah and in Atlanta in the systems of ball movement are helping out this offense now.
Now here's Levine. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And there's the pass to Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. White, bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. Again, Levine missing.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Jay, the pass to Cotton. Now Jones. There's the triple. And the three ball is good. Jones has got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Timeout.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Porter. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Now here's Satoransky. Valentine dishes to Carter. Anthony's checked in for Monk. Pass to Satoransky. Will it go? And again, Chicago. No good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
It's Parker outside. Satoransky grabs the miss. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point differential. To the inside. Here's Carter. Young trying to break free. And it's Carter missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
First free throw is good.
And one area of concern for Dunn, hitting his free throws with consistency, because he has the temperament to draw fouls.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Jones. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. Anthony goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Melo showing some muscle. Impressive right there with that physical finish.
Anthony against Satoransky. Out left to the wing. Valentine with it. It's up against Thompson. The shot by Valentine, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Anthony. Trying to get open is Thompson. He can't hit that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Dunn outside. Valentine passes to Dunn. And Young kicks to Satoransky. 5 on the clock. Over Parker. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Thompson. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Carter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Six seconds left in the first quarter. 1 second left. And so it's the home team bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Young and Carter are the big men inside. Chris Dunn is out there with Satoransky, and it's Valentine in at the small forward. Dunn shot's good.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Here's Jones after Denzel Valentine's bucket. Lets it go from 14. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Chicago calls timeout. Well, the season's still in the early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
Kevin, that can be solely based on the chemistry of the team. If you feel like a player's just in a slump and he's going to come out of it, that's one thing. But if you see the team is just not connecting at critical points throughout the game, or that chemistry is not there, you start to contemplate change.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Porter comes in for Valentine. Levine's checked in for Satoransky, and it's White in for Dunn. Now here's Levine. Excellent D there from Okafor. Porter's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Here's Millsap. Good defensive work there by Young. Bulls trail by 5. Left side, Levine. Over Jones. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Passes to Jones. Not going to go that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Levine. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 6 points for Zach Levine.
And that's exceptional body control from Levine, contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish.
Now, here's Monk. The pass to Cotton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
White the pass to Markkanen. It's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Jay's checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Chicago, they've had a very slow start to the season so far. Down in the bottom half of the conference. Right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And for Chicago, so far it looks like the adjustments they made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
Lots of season left to go, so maybe a little too early to say that. The results have been anything but positive early on, but we've seen plenty of teams dig themselves out of big holes after early season woes.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Ray, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one
Two
thing's for
shots.
sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
And that one falls for Jones. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Now here's White. Levine for three. And Cotton pulls it down.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Millsap. Outside, Jones. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Young's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Jones. He kicks it to Cotton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his third assist on the night. Here's Levine. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. White the pass to Porter. Here's Young, and Young slams it home.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Here's Cotton, guarded by Porter. Now Monk. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Chicago grabs the miss. Young's got his fifth rebound in this one. Outside, Levine. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Taking 3 shots.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. And he makes all 3.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Stolen by Gay. Dishes it to Anthony. Shoots over Satoransky. Anthony's shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Satoransky, bounce pass. Done outside. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Markkanen. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Monk kicks to Gay. The 10-footer. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Satoransky, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jabari Parker. The Bulls have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Satoransky. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Stolen by Satoransky. In transition, here come the Bulls. Yep, that one goes. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They're up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunity. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jones with it. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. We've got Paul Millsap. Monk is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Jay, and it's Cotton in at the 3 slot. And that one's good. Millsap.
You can see how comfortable Millsap is right now. His confidence growing.
Bulls trail by 4. Markkanen passes to Porter. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Millsap. Here's Jay. It's good. Jay's got his third basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here's Markkanen. Stolen away. Pass to Monk. Down low. Here's Jones. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jones has got 9.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
So aggressive once he gets hot. Love how Levine stays after it when he gets it going. Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Jay, guarded by Porter, and it's sent back by Carter.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Porter, no luck. To the paint. Jay, the pass to Monk. Jones from outside. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's White. Now the pass to Levine. Kicks to Markkanen. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Carter. The fadeaway. Rebound collected by Cotton. Cotton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Number 50. Taking 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Clock keeps going, 3 minutes into the second half now. White the pass to Levine. Pass to Young. Lets it go with a 3. No good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Passes it to Jones, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And read the plate perfectly, gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Satoransky comes in for Porter, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Here's Dunn, stolen by Thompson. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Gay finds Anthony. Here's Okafor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for Okafor.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Bulls trail by 10. Levine feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Gay. To the middle. Here's Jones. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jones has got 11 points.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
And Satoransky kicks to Young. Dunn dishes to Young. Over Thompson. No good off the back of the rim.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Anthony. Over Levine, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Levine. And here is Dunn. Bulls moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Trying to get something going. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
There's There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustments.
Markers checked in for Jahlil Okafor. And Chicago also making a switch. Valentine's checked in. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. There's the pass to Satoransky. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one. I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Monks checked in for Tyus Jones. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Satoransky. Markkanen, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Inside, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Bulls trail by 17. Markkanen passes to Valentine. "32 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. Rebound by Anthony.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
He dishes it to Parker. And stolen by Dunn. 5-on-3 break. With the floater. The shot by Satoransky, no good. And so it's the home team feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 17. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Thomas Satoransky. Porter is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Valentine, and it's White in at the 1 spot. Here's Monk. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Gay. Unloads from 13. Porter pulls it in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Markkanen throws it down.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Free throw good by Parker.
And Parker continues to work, always wanting to get better. Always thought of as a high motor player.
Jay's checked in for Rudy Gay. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Carter's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Bulls trail by 14. Valentine with it. He's picked up by Parker. And Parker with the block.
How about the reach from Parker? Extends his arms way up that time to get the block.
And that one drops for him.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
And Chicago has possession. Pass to Markkanen. Lets it go from 14. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Count that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. And both free throws good for White. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. To the paint. Here's Millsap. The shot from the low post is good.
That's pretty clever down low. Even when it looks like Millsap might be bottled up, he finds a way to get the ball up and softly to the rim.
Now here's White. He kicks to LaVine. Carter outside, looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. For 3, LaVine gets it to go from beyond the arc. 15 points for Zach LaVine.
And masterful possession from LaVine. He's so lethal at shooting once he catches it.
Passes it to Monk. The pass to Jay. Just 5 on the clock. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Chicago calls timeout. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Jones against White. Now here's LaVine. He's covered closely, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Millsap kicks to Jones. And it's sent back by Carter. Launches a three. And it's White missing.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Jones. Here's Cotton. Monk, no one around him. Here's Jay. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. 15-point game. Outside Porter. Six on the shot clock. Now Monk. Pass to Cotton. Here's Millsap. He's guarded by Markkanen. Millsap dishes to Jones. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Levine. Knocked loose. Jones with it. Passes it to Jay. Right side Millsap. And the pass to Jay. And a strong finish with two hands.
Such a great asset to have Millsap and his unselfishness be a part of the system.
Now here's Levine. Wow, hammering it in.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show. And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jay.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Bulls trail by 17. And here's Levine, the layup off target. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Jay. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
And the Bulls making a change here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Daniel Gafford comes in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Kobe White. Good on both.
And in flashes, Levine has shown he can be a star. Now, he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
Now, here is Holiday. Okafor finds Holiday. Pass to Napier. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside, Levine. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
And Parker, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight, it's going to come in a win.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Holiday. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.